First up today, we have Jeffaloo with the triple monitor setup plus the massive overhead TV. So
do you guys
PC
like setups like
gaming,
this
console
with like a
gaming,
big?
all right here. Tons of RGB around the setup as well to really bring it to life. Nice and neon.
I
Got
can
the
use the
pinks,
TV.
the purples,
It's
the
too,
blues.
it's too
For those
high.
monitors, his primary display in the middle is an MSI Optics 27-inch, 1 millisecond response time, 144 hertz at 2560 by 1440. The two outer monitors are 27-inch panels from Asus. They're also 1440p, but at 75 hertz. Then the overhead is a 4K 55-inch TV from Samsung. For his peripherals, we have the Corsair Gaming K95 Platinum RGB keyboard,
You like double monitor?
Logitech G900 Chaos Spectrum mouse, an Razer Goliath.
They're streaming 3. I love 3.
And the headset there in the corner.
I just want to see what they look
Asus
like.
Griffin motherboard with an, as you can see here on the side of the shot, the big. I am loving this. This is seemingly, I would say, like a living room style setup with that big old window there. Tons of natural lighting.
This.
As you can see here on the side of the shot, the big TV.
See, I want my
well with the
monitors to be like
console.
that
So
on the wall.
I'm really loving the way this came together. 3 monitors, nice wooden desktop, and you can see he has the desk extended on both sides to, branch out by the TV, and then on the right side for his PC. So just being mounted,
the little
so
lights
are
are cute
his
as well.
speakers up on each side of those outside monitors.
Speakers are
They're the
sick.
Saks AS30 Air sound speakers. And also behind the monitors, you can see the use of those Colo lights. They are the more affordable nanoleaf sort of alternative, and they look really good here mounted, nice and
really
bright
cool.
and vibrant as well. And then for his peripherals, you have a Logitech G810 Orion Spectrum keyboard with
Why has he got 2 mouse mats?
Logitech G703 Lightspeed wireless mouse in conjunction with their PowerPlay mousepad on a extended mousepad underneath, nice and colorful. With the SteelSeries Arctis Pro headset for audio, you can see peeking off the right side of the frame. And then right next to that really cool looking Evangelion figure, that is from Papercraft Model.
Did you just say the Logitech mousepad charges the mouse while you play? Shut up. You're joking. I have a Logitech. What? That's sick. Oh my god.
Models, we have the PC. This is the NZXT S340 Elite case in the black and blue version. Inside an AMD Ryzen 5 5600X CPU with an NZXT Kraken X62 AIO. Got 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro RAM on a Gigabyte X570 Aorus master motherboard and an NVIDIA RTX 3080 Founders Edition GPU. Hero RTX 3800, but I know what he meant. And then on the other side of the room, a really cool spot, the bunch of collectibles and figures up on the shelves, kick back on the couch and relax. Oh yeah, that massive Charizard is 1.7 meters tall. They can all kick back and watch some TV, watch some movies on the Sony A9F OLED
this is
model.
cute.
Not
this
too
is
sure
I
how
like this
big
one
that
more than
is.
the
I'd
last
say
one.
it's looking like at least 50 or 55 inches. Really liking this, Christopher. Man, I am hopped up on this orange Dreamsicle Rain. I'm not too big of an energy drink kind of guy, but this is delish. Next up is VG Butter. And he's definitely going the more, minimal approach here. Not kind of overkill like the last 2 monitors, but also making it a really nice sort of cozy industrial look to the setup. I like that backdrop with the faux brick and stuff, all black. Complements everything.
I like the
really
design.
Nicely. It has built-in pretty much cable management there on the back side, so you can route everything nicely and efficiently. So great job on that, and just this stain to it looks super nice. For the peripherals, he has a custom DZ65 with a tofu acrylic case, a brass plate inside with Gateron Ink V2 switches, and black-on-black keycaps, a complementary matching wooden wrist rest, and Logitech G Pro wireless mouse with the Ninja FX high-end artisan mouse pad. So we got a man of culture here.
I need a big mouse
audio,
pad. I use
Logitech
my arm.
G Pro
I'm not a wrist
headset,
player.
And the Edifier are 1280 dB speakers on each side, black and wooden accents throughout, so it matches everything real nicely. For the PC, this is the Rack Sanaya case. We have a Ryzen 5 2600 CPU on. I think is a great addition to this really nice looking setup. Next up, coming up clutch is Hamad, with by far one of the craziest gaming rooms I've seen, just in time for next week's 2020 wrap-up edition. This will definitely be in there, because it is best of the best. I mean, take a look at this glorious, glorious gaming room.
I'm actually hella confused about this one. It looks sick, but why is there 2 desks? Like, where's he sitting?
Now for the peripherals, two different sets pretty much. Is the
That's
Razer
my
Huntsman
keyboard at the
Mini
bottom.
up top next to the Xbox controller for controlling that side. For his primary ones, he had the Logitech G915 TKL in white with the Razer Tartarus Pro keypad and the Logitech G203 LightSync mouse. Then that thing in the middle there is the Loopdeck Creative tool, which is really cool for photo editing, video editing. You can obviously use it for streaming. Then for audio, JBL Pulse 4 are those RGB glowy speakers, in addition to the Logitech G733 headset and the AKG K702 open back headphones.
Surely
guess
this
what?
would
We are
actually
not
really
even
impractical.
close to being done. Still a lot to go over. So like I said before, I'm loving that paneling on the wall, and in between you can see the shelves with the figures and stuff, making the lights behind it glow and really pop and stand out. He also has a dedicated racing sim over on the right side of the desk pretty much. This is the Fanatec Forza Horizon racing rig. So a fourth monitor and setup as an extension off to the right side of the desk. And then powering everything is this monster of a PC. It's the Corsair Crystal
my PC looks very similar to that.
X RGB case with an AMD Ryzen Threadripper 3960X CPU with the Corsair Hydro H100i RGB Platinum SE cooler on an Asus Prime TRX 40 Pro motherboard, 128 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro RAM, and an Asus ROG Strix RTX 2080 Ti GPU, and with mainly all the white components and stuff with the RGB and the fans, the RAM, it really just makes everything else really pop and stand out inside. So really colorful and really powerful. Speaking of powerful, he has a sort of sentimental integration into his setup. So in April, he actually had a fire in the house and it completely destroyed his entire setup in the gaming room. So what he did is when he rebuilt it in the actual ceiling, he has integrated all the support and all the messages from people who reached out to him during that fire. So I love seeing that 'cause it's a great way to really, be humbled in a way and get all this inspiration from all the support you've had.
Really sweet.
So I love how he has that integrated right as you come down into the room. And if you thought we were done there, you are dead wrong, because on the other side, he has a really cool entertainment center to kick back and relax, game on that TV. You know he's got the Xbox Series X. You know he has the PS5. So the entertainment center, a spot to kick back and relax for a bit. And then as you see off to the left, there is another desk setup. This one a lot more minimal. I like the approach here because it's the complete opposite. So it's cool to have both the crazy overkill side and then the minimal aspect of a setup as well. So altogether, one of the craziest, like I said, gaming rooms you will see from head to toe, RGB everywhere. And even on the left side there, you can see that really cool abstract design on the wall. That's for like when he does YouTube videos and stuff. And unfortunately, it does come after that overkill setup. So in, comparison back to back like
I like the look of that PC.
It might not look as crazy, but either way, it's still a really nice setup that has these like office vibes to it. So it has that more professional, like minimal approach at the same time. He is going with a 35-inch BenQ monitor at 3440 by 1440p and a 100 Hz refresh rate. I do like the integration of the RGB light strip underneath that shelf where the monitor is sitting on, so it's still going to shine it onto the actual desktop surface. Kind of has it going with like a warm white or an orange to match sort of the color theme with the orange lights in the hardware as well as in the PC. And for the peripherals, it's the HyperX Alloy Origins keyboard with the Logitech G903 Lightspeed mouse. In the back there for the headset, it's the SteelSeries Arctis 7 wireless on the Corsair ST100 RGB headset stand. Then also on the left side of the desk, he does have his MacBook Pro 16-inch and his iPad Pro for that extra productivity for programming, graphic design, drawing, all that stuff. I'm also digging the artwork he has up on the wall. And then over on the right side is his PC. This is the NZXT H510 Elite case. Inside an Intel i7 9700K CPU.
You don't have one?
Don't have too much info plans. And taking a look at it now, your own 234.
Well, there you go. I'm going to leave it there because it was just going to be the specs and I'm not a specs kind of gal, Love that though.